Most young people in Kenya are not broke because they don't make money. They are broke because they keep repeating these money mistakes every single month. You're always waiting for salary, but before the end of the month, you're broke. Then this video is for you. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is where we talk about money, side hustles, and actually how to build a better life financially. So subscribe and watch, and then you can share with someone who needs to hear this. So yeah, let's go direct to the point. Mistake number one that make people be broke every single month is living for social media. I know this is a big one. We are buying expensive clothes, phones, outings, simply because you want to create an image. You want people to see you are living a good life. You want people to see you are not struggling. And that means you are buying things you can sustain. This is some of the reason why most people are where they are financially, why they are always broke, is because whatever you are doing you can sustain. So you have to borrow, you have to get yourself into loans and something that is hurting you financially. So how do you fix this? Live beyond your means. It's as simple as that. Live beyond your means if you're planning to build wealth, if you're planning to get better financially. Yeah, so wealth doesn't need a lot of noise. Pesa ipendi kelele. So mistake number two, you don't have an extra source of income. Yes, you're always relying on one source of income. Yes, and this is big mistake, because if you lose that income, you simply go broke. Absolutely. So what you need to do, you need to start thinking of how to create an extra source of income. You can do affiliate marketing. That is the in thing. And I help people in affiliate marketing. I connect you to a company that we are offering opportunities for agents where you can work as a tours and travel agent on the side. You can do it part-time or you can do it full-time. You can get yourself into content creation, you can sell stuff online, but simply do something so that you don't depend on one single source of income. Because if that income doesn't come, then definitely you can imagine what will happen. Then mistake number three, you are spending before you are saving. Yes, I know sometimes we have a lot that you need to buy, we have bills that you need to pay, and we are budgeting even before we get that money. That is a big mistake. So what you need to do, you need to pay yourself first. You're the one who is working, you're the one who is doing everything, so pay yourself first. And what I mean by paying yourself first is by making ama saving, ama investing. Yes, so always make sure that the income you're getting, you are saving at least 10% of that income. So you pay yourself first before spending, not the other way around. Yes. The next mistake is ignoring investments. I know. I know this is not the first time that someone is telling you that you can invest in something. You have come across that information so many times before. And what do you keep on doing? You keep on ignoring. You keep on passing over opportunities. You keep on postponing. I'll start tomorrow. I'll start next month. I'll start next year. And you know what that is doing? It's hurting you, because time is the most expensive thing that you can ever have. And the moment you lose time, you are definitely losing one of the biggest assets, because there's something called ama when you are young, your biggest wealth is time. Because your 50 shillings, if you are in your 20s, is worth more than 5,000 for someone who is in their 40s. So take advantage. You don't need to have millions of money for you to start investing. You can start with 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, because it's about consistency. It's not about the magnitude, because consistency is what matters. The next mistake is peer pressure. I know this is a big one. when you're young in your 20s, you chances of you succumbing into social pressure is very high. You want to fit in that group of those people. You want to go out every time. You want to eat a specific type of food. You want to do what is trending. You want to jump in the trend. When everyone is using Uber, you also want to Uber home and to work. And you find you're spending 10 times more than what you could have used if you are using the normal transport. So what you need to do is you need to either change your circle or you control your decisions. Yes. If that circle that you have today is what is making you to go broke because of peer pressure, simply change your circle or make better decisions or simply set boundaries. Because if you continue like that, you're always going to be broke every single time. The next mistake is waiting for the big money. Yes, waiting for the big money. And I know this is where we feel like I'm making 20,000 in a month, I'm making 30,000 in a month, I'm making 10,000 in a month, and you're waiting for the big money. I'll save when I start making 50,000. I'll invest when I start making 40,000. That is a mistake. You need to start where you are. You need to start practicing these good habits, because what you do with what you have right now is what you'll do when you have the big money. What you're doing with your 1,000 Kenyan shillings today is exactly what you will do when you have your a million Kenyan shillings tomorrow. If you can save 1,000 shillings, trust me, even if you have the big money, you're making a million, you will never save that money because of what we call habits. So you better start practicing right now, because the best time is now, and build those habits so that the moment you start making that those big money, you won't have a problem when it comes to saving that. Yes, so that is what I had for today. So make sure you watch, you share, you subscribe with someone who needs to hear this kind of content. And if you want to know how to make an extra income, if you want to know how to start making money online, if you want to know how to start a side hustle, to do affiliate marketing, to do content creation, to do web design, to do personal branding, to become an influencer, then let me know. You can just comment down there with show me, and what do you think of these mistakes. Let me know in the comment section the mistake that you're bad at. Just let me know the mistake that you're bad at, because most of the time you're always bad at something. So let me know the mistake that you're being bad at and how you're going to improve that. Yes. So thank you and see you in the next video.